Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing an easy DIY oil change on a 2001 Lexus is300. We will be using the extraction method, so we're going to be pumping the oil out using this thing. So the only tools I'll really need is this little wrench maybe, or this little oil remover belt to take off the oil filter. And really this is going to be the hardest part of the job, because as you can see, the filter on these two JZ engines is right there, so it's kind of a pain in the ass to get in and off. So I recommend getting like a filter that has this little crinkle material, because these are hand tightened. So if you have a strong enough grip, you could just crank it off. But otherwise, a pretty straightforward, easy oil change if you're using the extraction method, because we do not have to lift the car off the ground. We're going to be getting the oil out of here. All right, so let's get started. So the longest part of this process is just pumping the oil out. It could take about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes to get it all out. Maybe less. I never really timed it, but I mean, it takes longer to jack the car up, and you kind of have to let it drain for a while anyway, so about the same amount of time. So what I like to do is get my pump ready. I'm going to be inserting the pump through the dipstick. And we'll go ahead and feed it in until it stops. And I like to uncap the oil filler cap for some airflow while pumping. All right, when the pump stops extracting, you want to take note how much oil came out. So the 2JZ engine calls for 5 quarts of oil. As you can see, I'm almost at 5 liters, and I'm going to be using Castrol high mileage synthetic blend 5W30. So, like I previously said, the worst part about doing this oil change is getting the oil filter off. So what I like to do is kind of get some of these blue paper towels and put it underneath the oil filter to catch any oil that's going to spill. That's why I like using these type of oil filters, because they provide this grip, this crinkle paint or whatever this is, so you can just hand tighten, hand loosen it. Now I'm going to show you a trick that I like to do with these oil filters. Is I get a used sandwich bag like this. After I loosen it up, I'm going to wrap the sandwich bag around this oil filter, and that's going to help capture any of that oil that will spill out, because these always spill. So you want to undo this, and then as soon as it comes off, you're going to want to tilt it up. Try not to drop the thing, but tilt it up. There we go. All right, I think I got it. You're gonna see how much of a mess was caught in the sandwich bag. Look at that. You want to kind of pull up and out this way next to this transmission dipstick here. All right, so now what we're gonna do is put a new filter on, but we're gonna want to get some new oil, put it around here. Putting this on is gonna be kind of a pain in the butt also, just because of the angle that we're working with, so keep that in mind. So we got the new filter in now, and I forgot to include that. You could just hand tighten it, make sure it's just nice and snug by hand, and that should be good enough. All right, the only thing left now is to pour in the new oil. That's pretty much it. Just make sure when you're finished to button everything up and check for leaks. And there shouldn't be any leaks, but since we did it from above, but just a really easy oil change DIY. And yep. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if this was any help.